Hey, ¿qué tal amigos y amigas, amantes de los videojuegos? Sean todos y todas bienvenidos y bienvenidas a un sábado más de Metagames. En esta ocasión continuaremos con nuestro modo torneo en MLB The Show 2020 con el equipo de Los Ángeles Dodgers. En esta ocasión estaremos recibiendo en el Dodger Stadium a los Gigantes de San Francisco con Julio Urías como pitcher abridor. Para cualquier comentario, ya saben que estamos aquí con muchísimo gusto en X @metagames7 o en Instagram @meta-games-16 para lo que gusten. Sin nada más que agregar, ¡que ruede el gameplay!
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Julio Urías will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Ready now, Wilmer Flores. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Hey, nobody wait. Get ahead right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy. It's time right here, Dero, to start getting greedy. You win the first two of a three-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans. Without question, that's exactly what this team's doing.
A good bend on that one as it's fouled away. Strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second.
No runner, no runner.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here we go, guys.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 6.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In past meetings with Julio Urías, he's 2 for 4.
Hey, nobody wait.
The 0-1. Urías has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park. but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Hunter Pence is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Hey, one down now, one down.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Flores, the runner at second with 1 away. And Pence swings and misses there for strike 3, and he's out number 2. Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
Ready with the 0-1.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
The pause and the 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called. And new inning set to get underway. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria.
You got no one.
The pitch.
Here we go, boys.
0-1, here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Dodgers have really dominated so far. They've got the chance to complete a sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Evan Longoria goes down to become the first out here in the second inning.
Brandon Crawford.
Hey, one away.
And the pitch. Brandon Crawford comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. They may be hard-pressed to get the same sort of performance on the mound that they got yesterday, a complete game shutout, but something close would certainly give them a chance to complete a sweep.
You don't see it very often, a complete game shutout like they had yesterday. Hopefully that's the beginning of things to come, and their starting pitcher could get them deep into this one as well.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 20.
Here's Buster Posey now.
Buster Posey.
Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here.
Belt.
Hey, no outs here.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Now the 1-0. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 18.
So now to the plate, Drew Smiley. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
1's the count.
One out.
That's a ball.
And that misses 1-1.
I got a
Third
ball,
inning,
1
no
strike.
score to this point. A ball and 2 strikes
1
to
ball,
the
2
Giants
strikes, Miguel.
pitcher.
Hey, let's get him right here. You got it.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing
Now
when they're
back.
in protect mode.
Go right now, fellas, right now.
Wilmer.
In now, Wilmer Flores.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He doubled to open up the ball game. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Julio Urías.
Batting
This
9.
guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Julio Urías.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading off for San Francisco, the center fielder, number 6.
At the plate, Steven Duggar.
Duggar.
And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence.
Hunter
Hey,
Pence.
one away. Hey, plays it first.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike.
To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The batter, number 35.
Brandon Crawford digging in next.
Brandon.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
All right, come on now. One away.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The catcher, number 28. Buster.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Come on now, here we go, guys.
The windup and the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So striding forward
Now
now,
batting,
Julio
the
Urías.
pitcher.
He was cut down at
Julio.
second, attempting to stretch a base hit his
Julio.
first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Well, he clearly thought he...
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings.
Guys.
I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey!
Hey, nobody out now.
0-1. Here it comes. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Donovan Solano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Donovan Solano.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Let's go, boys.
Here it comes. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Solano, the former Yankee, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi before come off season.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Standing in, Wilmer Flores.
Hey,
1
plays
for
out
2,
right here.
including a
Second
double
base.
back in the first.
Wilmer Flores.
Hey, now we've got 2.
And now a pitch on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are stepping in and ready for another shot. Steven Duggar, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
The right fielder, number 8.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Pence.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A windup and the 0-1. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
The left fielder, number 5.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Hey, 2 here.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, after starting a game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
Up next to the Giants. The third
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2.
Put him away.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Julio Urías. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yastrzemski is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey, nobody.
First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The Dodgers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Fouled away.
Hey, get on with your best stuff right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Drilled down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Buster Posey is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
No outs here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Striding in once again, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Belt. Hey, we got one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Count is 1 and
His
2.
slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Alex Dickerson will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Hey, 2 down here.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Gotta hold him right here. Let's go.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1. Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Dodgers. Number 3. Chris Taylor.
Popped him up. Belt in foul ground, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Taylor has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming, here it is. A bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Steven Duggar.
Now in the box, Steven Duggar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Julio Urías gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs.
Y bueno amigos, así hemos llegado al final de un video más aquí en Metagames. Espero que les haya gustado este gameplay en MLB The Show 2020. Para cualquier comentario, ya saben que estamos aquí con muchísimo gusto en X @metagames7 o en Instagram @meta-games-16 para lo que gusten. Me despido no sin antes invitarlos e invitarlas a mi otro canal de YouTube, Ortega Sports. Ortega Sports en YouTube, @Ortega Sports 16 en X o @Ortega-Sports en Instagram. En este canal encontrarán resultados, noticias, transferencias, previas y postpartidos de las ligas más importantes en el mundo en cuanto a fútbol, NFL, NBA, MLB, PGA Tour, tenis del ATP y WTA, así como eventos masivos como lo son Juegos Olímpicos y Mundiales de Fútbol. Saludos, cuídense y hasta la próxima aquí en Metagames. ¡Que venga la música!